Have you ever wondered what your cat is really saying when they purr? Most people assume it just means they're happy, but that's only part of the story. Cats actually purr for all kinds of reasons, and sometimes those reasons might surprise you. Let's start with the most obvious one, the content purr. You know that low, steady rumble you feel when your cat curls up in your lap, eyes half closed, paws tucked in? That's the life is perfect kind of purr. It's a sign of total relaxation, trust, and comfort. Think of it as your cat's way of saying, "I'm safe, and I like being right here." But here's where it gets interesting. Cats don't only purr when they're happy. They also purr when they're stressed, injured, or even afraid. It's almost like they're using their purr as a coping mechanism. In fact, researchers have found that purring can release endorphins in cats, helping them calm down and manage pain. So when your cat purrs at the vet, it doesn't mean they're having a good time. It's more like them saying, "I'm scared, but I'm trying to self-soothe." Now, there's also a special kind of purr that cat owners hear all the time, the solicitation purr. This one's sneaky. It's what your cat does when they want something, like food or attention. It has a slightly higher pitch and often includes a soft cry-like sound buried in the rumble. You'll usually hear it when your cat's sitting next to their empty bowl, looking at you like, "Excuse me, human, do you not see this tragedy?" Interestingly, studies using sound analysis have shown that this feed me purr actually mimics the frequency of a baby's cry. Cats evolved to make a sound humans find hard to ignore. Pretty clever manipulation, right? No wonder we cave every time. Another fascinating thing about purring is that it might have healing properties. The vibrations of a cat's purr typically fall between 25 and 150 Hz, which, get this, is the same frequency range that promotes tissue regeneration in bones and muscles. Some scientists believe cats purr not only to heal themselves, but also to encourage faster recovery from injuries. That could be why feral cats who get hurt often survive surprisingly well. They're literally vibrating themselves back to health. If you've ever noticed your cat purring after a long nap or grooming session, even with no obvious reason, it could be part of that self-healing process. It's like their built-in form of physical therapy. We humans go to yoga, cats just purr it out. Now, let's talk about social purring. Cats also use it as a form of communication with each other and with us. Mother cats purr to their kittens to let them know everything's okay, and kittens start purring back when they're only a few days old. It's their way of saying, "I'm here, Mom." When your cat purrs while rubbing against you, it's that same kind of bonding signal. They're including you in their safe circle. Some cats even purr to comfort other animals in the house. If you've ever had a sick or anxious pet, and your cat suddenly seems extra affectionate around them, that's not your imagination. Cats are highly sensitive to emotional energy, and that steady purr can have a calming effect, almost like white noise therapy for the soul. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how do I tell what kind of purr my cat's giving me? Good question. It's all about context. Watch the body language. If your cat's relaxed, slow blinking, loose tail, kneading your lap, it's that happy, cozy purr. If their body is tense or their tail is flicking, but they're still purring, that's a sign they might be anxious or unsure. One of my cats, Luna, used to purr loudly every time we went to the vet. I used to think she was weirdly brave. Turns out she was terrified but trying to comfort herself. Once I realized that, I started bringing her favorite blanket along, and it made a big difference. So next time your cat's purring in a stressful situation, don't assume they're fine. Check the surroundings and see if there's something you can do to help them feel safer. Another interesting behavior is when cats purr while they're sleeping. Sometimes it's just a soft, rhythmic hum. Some believe this might be part of dream processing, especially if the cat's paws twitch or whiskers flicker. It could be a sign they're reliving something comforting, maybe dreaming about you scratching that perfect spot behind their ears. And yes, older cats might purr more quietly or less often. That's normal too. As cats age, they tend to conserve energy, and their vocal cords can weaken a little. If your senior cat still purrs during gentle petting sessions, it means they're still feeling that same affection. They're just expressing it a bit softer. There's also the "I'm okay, are you okay" purr. Cats can pick up on our moods far better than we think. If you've ever had a bad day and your cat suddenly climbs into your lap and starts purring nonstop, that's empathy. They sense your stress and offer comfort in the only way they know how. It's not just soothing for them, it's for you too. Studies have shown that a cat's purr can lower human blood pressure and heart rate. So the next time your cat sits with you while you're upset, remember, they're not just keeping you company, they're helping you heal. Sometimes cats even purr during or after play sessions. That's their way of saying, "That was fun, but I'm cooling off now." It's kind of like how we sigh after a good workout. And if your cat purrs when you talk to them, that's a good sign they feel connected to you. They're responding in their own language. But here's a fun twist. Some cats don't purr at all. Every cat is unique, and just like people, they express emotion differently. A non-purring cat isn't necessarily unhappy. They might show affection through headbutts, slow blinks, or following you around the house like a furry little shadow. So what's the takeaway? A purr isn't just a happy sound. It's a multi-purpose signal that can mean comfort, healing, communication, or even manipulation, depending on the situation. The best way to understand it is to look at the full picture, their body language, tone, and timing. Next time your cat starts purring, take a second to really listen. Is it a deep, lazy hum of satisfaction, or a softer, faster rhythm of anxiety? Once you start paying attention, you'll realize your cat's been talking to you in ways you never noticed before. And that's the beauty of living with cats. They're mysterious, but they're always communicating. You just have to learn their language. If you enjoyed learning about what your cat's purrs actually mean, share this video with a fellow cat lover. I'd love to hear about your cat's quirkiest purring moments in the comments below. And if you want more insights into cat behavior and what goes on inside those furry little heads, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Your cat might not thank you, but I definitely will.